The first step to a good Kong dive is the run-up. You want to have a strong, powerful run-up. You don't want a stutter step, which is usually happening because a lack of understanding. So here's what a stutter step is. Now, here's a good run-up. The next step to a Kong dive is the takeoff. If you've tried to do Kong dives in a gymnastics gym, where there's a spring floor, you probably are using a punch takeoff. And that's good for gymnastics gyms, but if you do it outside on concrete and hard ground, then that'll wear down your knees and your joints once you get older. I would recommend using a gather step so that it's light on your knees and it still gives you that amount of push that you need. Here's an example of a punch takeoff, which I wouldn't recommend. Now here's an example of a gather step, which I would recommend for a Kong dive. Now for the takeoff itself. You want to jump and then place your hands on the object that you're vaulting over. If you place your hands on the object and then jump, they'll take all of your momentum and then just transfer it into the object, which will stop you. Now the final step to the Kong dive is the landing. You can either land with both feet at the same time, which will make it very crisp, or you can land on your left foot or and then onto your right foot, and vice versa, so that you can just go into another run and complete your sequence. So here's some examples. Also, you don't want to land on your heels. That'll create jarring in your knees and your ankles and almost in all of your joints. And that will make your knees very weak once you get older. This pretty much wraps up our tutorial for the Kong dive. Here's some examples at different angles.
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the King Kong banging on your chest. You could beat the